What's happening? I am. I'm Lawrence Jackson, and I just gave my full government out on the internet, on YouTube. Welcome to Platform 246. Thank you so much. Appreciate you stepping up. As you can see, and if you click the thumbnail, which you probably did, that's usually what gets people into the room. Uh, Today is the 3 year anniversary of starting this channel. So thank you for stepping up with me. It's going to be, of course, a call-in show. If you're looking to call in, if you got the balls, or whatever else you might want to call it, please let me know. It's coming right now in the comments. The link is there. Click it, step on it, whatever you want to fucking call it. I think I took enough time to say a curse word. Do that. Get in with me. Celebrate with me. Reminisce. Meet people. Hello, Tiffany. Our mama. 3 years strong. Happy anniversary. Platform 246. Thank you. I appreciate it. Once you get things rolling, starts with, 4 months, and the next thing you know, boom, it's 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening here on this channel. So hopefully everybody can hear me. We got it all the normal situations. We got sips today. We even have coasters now. We have sips today. Sip to that. Sip to all of you. Thank you so much for stepping up. Everybody that's been with me once, twice, every fucking video. Who knows, right? Since the start of the channel, I sincerely appreciate you. So sip to you. That's just a little adult beverage. Excuse me as I finish setting up for the show. It's been 3 years since I started this channel, and multiple reasons why I started the channel. First and foremost, I would have to say, and we're gonna give the first shout out of the day to Grant Cohn. You son of a bitch. You still are a pain in my ass every motherfucking week. And now you're back to being that pain in my ass, Grant, because the 49ers are back. If you don't know, you know now. We cover the 49ers here. We cover a lot of 49ers here. We cover anything really here because we take you anywhere that you want to go. I can take you anywhere you want to go. We're taking you to, of course, Mark ass Grant Cohn, anything 49ers. We cover the WWE here. And you see that. We've taken you to light skinned, one eyebrow having ass Anthony Davis. Look at that, and the Los Angeles Lakers. To grown men slapping each other on stage, to court cases, to music. We've covered quite a bit, but a whole lot more to come. We've covered marijuana clearly. We always try to sit on the channel when we can. Watch those livers, though I'm becoming an old man. But Grant Cohn, a 49ers beat writer, another 49ers content creator on YouTube, someone who has a big ass fucking fan base is where I would love to be. All he has to do is get up and put his white face on the camera and money comes into his bank account. Maybe one day. Right now, this is a hobby, something that I really do enjoy doing. Something that to all of you, I started because of him. One day, as he usually does, talking a bunch of bullshit about the 49ers. And of course, he has access to the 49ers. He's a content creator for them. Not only that, but he's really in the media. He is really part of the 49ers media. So he's in every press conference with that stupid ass box haircut that he has and that squeaky voice. And he's asking Kyle the questions that makes Kyle do the real rat face, that Kyle hates. Kyle Shanahan hates that man. So he's ranting and raving on the 49ers that day. And as it has done many times, it pissed me the hell off. On that individual day, though, I decided to and I had wanted to do it for a long time. There was one primary thing in my life at that time that I felt was stopping me from doing it. And it damn sure wasn't fear or shyness or anything of that nature. But once that thing was over with, I got past that. It was just a matter of finding out the reason to start. And Grant Cohn, it was your ass. So thank you, Grant Cohn. Thank you for being the bitch that you are, constantly ragging on the 49ers unnecessarily when you work for them. And getting me angry enough. There's a gin and juice Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Hopefully, one day we can have this channel sponsored by Gin and Juice with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. They're sponsoring the WWE pay per view that we're going to be live for tomorrow, NXT Battleground. That is just the weirdest shit. Also, during that pay per view, you will get to see sexy. You'll get to see me, and you'll get to see Sexy Red. So subscribe to the channel. But yeah, talking enough shit about the 49ers to get me pissed off enough to just get my phone and just go. I just hit record on my phone, and 11 minutes later, I was a content creator. I was on fucking YouTube, basically. And I watched that video before I did this stream today. I tried to. It's 11 fucking minutes long. And as I've started to learn this shit, you realize how difficult it is to get somebody to watch a video that's, past a certain time frame. So I watched it, and it looked like it was pretty shitty. I was nervous. You know what I mean? I didn't really know what to say. And I've never been a person that's had a problem with words, finding words, missing words, fixing words, whatever the words may need to be done with. I was able to do it. But that day, it was a little rough. I was really nervous. And then I was really angry, irritated, as you could say. So I couldn't just formulate the things that I wanted to say. And I really just rambled, I think, for me personally. But it got me to where I am today. Now, 3 years later, June 8th will always be the day that I became a YouTuber. So hit the like button for me as you come through, whether it's now, later, tomorrow, whatever. Hit the like button. Whether you stopping in, dropping in, or you staying. I appreciate it either way. Again, the link is in the chat, in the comments. If anybody wants to come on and just say their piece. We'll be here for about, well, I don't know, really usually as you know, it depends on you motherfuckers. It depends on you. How you people come through. And don't start no shit, won't be no shit. If you're new to the channel, we give you the rundown here on the 3rd anniversary. Don't start any, won't be any. If you don't like me and what you see, I really have no idea why you wouldn't. But that said, give it a minute. Give it 10 minutes. Give it a week. Shit, go back into the archives of my videos, of my live streams, of our shorts. We've done it all on a lot of different topics. Give it a second. Sit down. Relax. Take a breath. You will. Believe me, you will. Eventually, I'm going to say something that you like. Or maybe you just hate watch. I've learned about hate watching as a content creator or person who puts their face on video. Hate watching on YouTube. It's very big. Sometimes it can be as important or prevalent to your subscriber count as the people who love you. Steve O, what's happening? Shout out to Steve O. Your name should be on the list of people that I'm gonna talk to later. One of our biggest folks, because he tries to treat me like shit for the majority of these 3 years. Sit to you, Steve O. The man that doesn't let me get away with anything. And I appreciate you, Steve O, for it. Hit the like button, brother. Steve O, I had to go to the man. First of all, motherfucker, these are wireless. These aren't attached to shit but my face. Take a good look. Secondly, the black earbuds, they be tripping. This is off the phone. I'm coming to you raw gorilla style, Steve-O. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So don't complain. Just maintain. Sit your ass down. You know the rules, Steve-O. You can put them in the chat. So again, like I was saying, if you don't like me, I don't know why you wouldn't. But give it a minute. I've been here for 3 years now. Maybe you are still trying to like me after 3 years. As long as you keep coming through, that's all that really matters. And I appreciate you. Salute to you. So I really wanted to ask, really, if anybody knows the fucking origins of the channel, and the origins really are the name of my channel. It's not something that I've talked about a lot. But the channel, the name of my channel, it means everything to me. See, Steve-O? No Diddy. I'm gonna take you off the list, Steve-O. I'm gonna take you off the list. And you are one of our moderators. You got a wrench. See? So, but the name of the channel, it does mean a lot to me. So anybody in the comments, again, like we always say, if you need to get in the fucking DeLorean and you watch this shit last Thursday, okay? You watch it tomorrow, you watch it later on today, you live with us right now, whatever the case is, whenever you see this shit, well, you may be too late to see it because I'm going to end up saying it, right? So, but what do you think that the name of this channel means? Platform 246. I guess primarily the numbers. What do they represent? Anybody out there have any guesses? And don't try to come in later and shit. I just on the comments say, oh, I knew that. No, you didn't. Either you caught it live or you didn't. That's your mistake. Okay, but what does it mean? Platform 246. I'll give it up by the end of the show. And I'll try to remind throughout the episode that we drop for y'all. What does Platform 246 stand for? Because for me, it stands for pretty much everything. And the worst fucking blunts. So the channel 3 years long, 3 years strong, as Miss Tiffany said earlier. And first and foremost, you know what we talk about here on the channel are the 49ers. And football is coming. Football is coming back. And it's something that touches my heart. It warms me corazón. You know, I go from here to here. Boom. I go from here to here. As soon as football season comes. And it's here. BCB, Big Captain Brock. I expect him to do big things this year. I expect the Niners to do big things this year. Mainly, what? Win the fucking Super Bowl. Kyle, we're tired. The primary reason that my channel exists is because of the 49ers. We may cover a lot of different things here, but it's because of the 49ers. Because it goes God, family, which includes quite a few of you. You know who you are. And then 49ers. I'm pretty sure. That's pretty much how my day goes. Or work and 49ers. So I love football. And I love the motherfucking San Francisco 49ers. I hate every other team. Every other team. With a passion. If I even say that you exist to me, to be quite honest with you. So the 49ers drive this bitch. You see Kyle's fucking rat face on the side here. A little of the captain, Fred Warner. You see it on my shirt. The 49ers are represented in the platform. And we have a lot of fans that will come onto our channel, onto my channel here, and jump in the comments and just talk shit about the 49ers. Just talk mad shit. For just because they're a hating ass motherfucker, I guess. And in the new year, I want to say, you better get in here today because this may be the last opportunity that you get to hear me. We're gonna try some new things in the new year of the channel. We're gonna try to stop the cursing on this channel so much. We're gonna try to stop it because we want to get the goal of this bitch is to get monetized. Ain't that right, Butterfly? Ain't that right? What's happening, Miss Butterfly? The number one moderator in all of the YouTube business, at least that I've come across. And as she said, 6 likes so far. Thank you so much for coming through, Butterfly. I was hoping that you would get a chance to come through today. If you need a moderator, find a way to get to her. Okay, you may need to pay. She does. I'm sure she charges. If she does it, she needs to. She would keep your shit popping. She keeps your comments going nonstop. I appreciate you, Butterfly, and thank you. She's been hanging, rocking with us. One of our folks for all the way back to Vegas. You know, so and a lot has happened since I started this channel. Again, we talked about Grant Cohn and him being a hoe, really the reason why my channel started in the first place. And hit the like button too. Yeah, we definitely trying to get to 10 likes. You see it says subscribe up there. If you're not already subscribed, do that. What are you doing? So this channel started also in the heat. Today is June 8th. You know what the fuck it probably feels like right now in Las Vegas, Nevada? Probably feels like hell. I've moved back to California, the place where I was born. Thankfully, in the last year. But when I started this channel, it started in Las Vegas. And I've walked the streets of Vegas for you folks in some of our first videos in the summertime of 2000 and what was that, 22? I walked, no, 21. I walked the streets of Las Vegas for y'all filming videos. Okay? Go back and check them out. Not right now, because we're live. Y'all know the rules. Not right now. When we're done. Go back and check them out. But yes, also, let me know, again, as we said earlier, what you think Platform 246 stands for. Drop it in the comments. This is a live show. This is a call-in show. The link is there for you. If anybody is Steve-O, you out there talking shit, you know you can hit the link. You know I won't be too hard on you. You know I take it easy. You know, appreciate it. Blue True One, congrats. Oh, Big City. That's a shout out to him now before I forget. You just Blue True, appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's a grind. Okay, it really is. Hit the like button, y'all. I appreciate that. And if you want to jump on and say something, there's the link. You can say "fuck you, Lawrence," whatever the case is. If that's what you want to say, it's your prerogative. It do you, but just do it well. Just do it well. Butterfly says, "Blue True, welcome to the party." Yes, welcome to the party. We appreciate it. Sip to you, sip to you. And this is not water. We also got the other sips. You know, even on the platform, we even got the special cups. You dig what I'm saying? From the people that we love. That's so if you're new, you probably don't know. If you're not new, you probably do. Sprite's also big on here. Sprite, shout out to Sprite. You need to get at me, Sprite. You know how much Sprite I've drank on this channel? How many bottles of Sprite I've had in the fucking camera view? How many times I've said that shit on this channel? Sprite, get at me on YouTube, here, or on Twitter, or the X, as they say, right? At Bam Bam LLD. Bam Bam LLD on Twitter. BAM LLD. Follow us on Twitter. We get kind of wild on Twitter. Let me just not put it on anybody else. I get kind of wild on Twitter. I'll say some wild shit. Right? But because there's no Diddy in me. Okay? My face, you can see me. I'm the opposite of Cena. My face is on my Twitter. Not like you bot bitches that come into my comments on Twitter and rag on me for liking the WWE over Tony Khan and the Jaguar ass motherfucking wrestling that he be trying to put out there for us, or for being a 49er, or for being a Dodger. You motherfuckers, you Bay, I love y'all. I love you though. You motherfuckers from the Bay that be on my back nonstop about being a Laker, Niner, Dodger, Laker, Niner house. Holla if you hear me. And we exist. We are out here. We are here. I'm him. I'm him. Dodger, Laker, Niner. Just because you like the 49ers does not mean you have to like the Dubs. Dubs, no. Obey your thirst, drink Sprite, and like who you want to like. Obey your heart. Like who you want to like. No matter the peer pressure. Twitter is a real place, but it's not. Happy Saturday to you, Daniel Berry. This is one of the hardest working men in YouTube. And Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Follow him on Twitter and subscribe to his channel. Thank you so much for stepping through, brother. Butterfly saying hello, and y'all know. Thank you, Butterfly. I am him. I am the Niner, Laker, Dodger. If you want all three, four if you add the Buckeyes, but there's college, so we keep. If you want Dodgers, Lakers, Niners, you come here. Shit, if you want anything, come here because we can give it to you. And y'all have given me a lot over these 3 years. I want to talk about some of y'all, to be honest with you, with that, as a few people come through. Because I do this channel because, first of all, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I really enjoy it. But, there's y'all, the people that watch my videos, that watch my live streams, that hit the like, that hit the dislike, that leave good comments, that leave bad comments, the people that talk about my personality, the way I say things, the way I talk about things, that say I'm funny, the people that say that they could drive something through my nose holes. All of you, you all mean shit to me, whether it's love or whether it's not. Okay, it's cool. I don't give a fuck. I just appreciate that you give your opinion, your comments, your thoughts, and that you come through. I don't expect I expect most people to like me because it's hard not to like me. Okay, but I don't expect everybody to like me. But I do appreciate the people that do. Um, so, and some of you have again have come through today. Miss Tiffany, the first person in the comments today, she likes me apparently, right? Butterfly always tries to find a way, flutters her way right into the comments and gets shit rolling, keeps it rolling, tells y'all to hit the like button when you forget, because we all know we forget to hit the like button. We forget to hit the like button when you're watching the video, because you're watching the video, you're into it, you're liking it, you're enjoying it, so you don't hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? So, Butterfly will always keep people doing that. But I wanted to say what's up to some people that have really have just been down with me since the beginning of this shit, early, into this shit, or later on into me being a YouTube content creator, and people that just support us. Boom, Butterfly says she likes me. Thank you, Butterfly. I know that there are some people out there who do like me, and if it does feel, it's not the worst feeling in the world. I'll say that. You sit on your couch or you walk the streets of Las Vegas, or you stand around about a fucking 15,000 people in hot ass Las Vegas with a camera like this trying to just stream shit, just to make content, right? Thank you so much, Butterfly. I appreciate it. We try to keep shit real around here. What else? What else is there? Fakeness, you just can't ride, right? So, but again, like I said, I appreciate all of you that have left a comment, watch the video, share the video. Some of you on Twitter, when I share my videos, some of you don't miss an opportunity. There's a handful of people to hit the like or to hit the heart or to share, retweet my videos. Some of you are doing it today for this stream, and I sincerely, sincerely appreciate it. I've had people send me things. Had people send me 49ers football cards. Somebody sent, y'all, give me 10 seconds. Don't go anywhere because the screen's black and you just chill, relax. We're back. Was it like 5 seconds? Maybe it was like 5 seconds. So I've had people send me things, and I wanted to say thank you to all those people. So I even took the time to write a list for you, some motherfuckers. Okay. So off the top of the list, it's really not in any particular order, but there is this one person I do want to shout out. That's my nigga Purdy. Purdy has balls. No Diddy. Pause. All that stuff. Rusty, out there on Twitter. My man, he acts like I'm the funniest motherfucker in the world. All right. Or in this YouTube shit on Twitter. So my nigga, my white nigga from the Bay, fuck the beam, Rusty. Okay, fuck the beam. Let me just tell you that first, Purdy has balls. Fuck the Kings, the Queen, whatever you want to call them. Fuck Chris Webber. Okay, fuck Mike Bibby. But shout out and respect to you. You are my dog, for real. This man supports all my shit, everything that I put out, everything that I say. You would think that it was Kevin Hart. Okay? I'm the light-skinned Kevin Hart to this nigga. So, to you, man, thank you. Sincerely appreciate you. He's been a guest on my show on 49ers Faithful Conversations. I believe he was the first guest that I had on here in Faithful Conversations, and that's just coming back because the season's back. Football's back. All right. So he was the first guest that we had on my show as like an interview. So I sincerely appreciate you, man. Shout out to you, and fuck the Kings. Mike Finn, also my nigga from Twitter. Another person that was a guest on the show before too. Somebody that really supports us. One of the top 49er fans out there. Someone that I've spoken to personally outside of Twitter and outside of YouTube. So salute to you, man. CG Ruthless, another content creator. Subscribe to that man's channel. He's one of them. He has quite a few. But CG Ruthless, to be honest, was like one of the first people on YouTube, or period, or as far as the 49ers content creator community, we know it's big. There's a lot of people who make 49ers videos. If you didn't know that, you know now. Okay. There are a lot. I would say that we are probably the biggest content creators of any team. Like no brag or no shit like that. Like it's a fucking fact. There are so many. Now, mind you, I don't check for the other ones, but I can't imagine that it's as vast as this shit is. So there are a lot of 49ers content creators, whether they just make YouTube short videos, whether they make long form videos, or whether they only live stream. There's a lot of us. And CG was really the first person that caught my channel, saw my channel, put my shit out on my channel, put me on his channel, told his fans to come over and check out my shit. So shout out to you, CG. I really mean that. Brian Cole, him and his wife, Tony, both of them content creators. Check them out too. Sincerely appreciate them. Thank you, Butterfly. I try. But Brian Cole, yes, and his wife, Tony, probably the two nicest 49ers fans alive. They have to be. And I mean that sincerely. They have to be like the two nicest people in the world. So maybe someday I'll run into some of y'all, sincerely. Anything is possible. And much love to you two. Hope the babies are doing good. I've also been on their channel. They've been on my channel. So subscribe to the Colts. My man, David McNiner, the man that comes on, his shirt is always going to be as it's supposed to be, sleeveless. Summertime, sun's out, guns out, right? So shout out to David McNiner. My nigga Romello, a real nigga from the East Coast, and I don't usually fuck with most of you East Coasters are out of towners, okay? But Romello, all the way across on the East Coast in Pennsylvania, in a hot spot for Niner haters. So respect to you, my man Jay Street. Jay Street, much love to you, man. From a dude that came in from Facebook. He's a Southerner, light skinned as a motherfucker, but he's a Southerner, and he's probably one of the smartest people that I've come across on the internet, if that makes sense. And that's a real thing. So Jay, shout out to you. Shout out to them dudes, the Weird Ones podcast on Twitter, and here of course on YouTube. Check them out as well. Shout out to my man Bashar, Grandizer, new to us, Kenny 49ers. I had you written down here, Butterfly. If you don't remember, or you don't believe me, it's right there. Boom. Shout out to Butterfly. She's been keeping the comments flying, and sputtering shit all day. So thank you to her. Hit the like button like she said. Shout out to 49ers Lakers for life. Shout out to Mel, diehard 49ers fan. Okay, like I said, people have sent me shit on this thing. You know what I'm saying? This person is somebody, again, who I think is also East. So maybe the East Coast is better than I thought it was. I don't know. So sip to everybody on the East Coast. The only and I bought my sons, I think 5 jerseys right now between them. Haven't bought my own self one. That's the life of a father, right? Bosa, right? Somebody sent me a 49ers jersey. Frank Gore at that. The bitch is signed. Okay, so the YouTube thing, and that's somebody who just enjoys our channel, enjoys Platform 246. And still, the question is out there. I should have wrote it up. What does Platform 246 stand for? Does anybody know? What do the 246 stand for? The platform part should be kind of easy. Yeah, boom, yeah. Thank you. Spike that like. Spike it. Hit that fucking like button like Bosa. Bosa that shit. Debo the like button. And share this video around. Let your friends know that I'm here. Let them come in and see if they like me. They probably will. You won't regret it. They won't be like, damn, why did you put him on me? Put me on him. He stinks. Nah. It's not gonna happen. First of all, because again, I really enjoy doing this, so I put my all into it. Secondly, I got a face for TV and a voice for radio, as I say sometimes. So what else is there to dislike? So unless you don't like the Niners, we get a lot of that, or you're an incel. You're one of them AEW incels. So, but back to the thank yous. Yes, so Male Diehard 49ers fan sent us the Frank Gore classic signed jersey. We appreciate that. Jay in the Bay, TND Sports Talk. my man Tommy Huxley, my man H Town Feezy, and then my young niggas, Carcast and Little Spongy. Spongy, I don't know where you at, Spongy, but you stop cussing on Instagram. You are 15. Cut that shit out, boy. I keep telling you, I'm gonna get a hold of your mom and your dad. I'm gonna tell them how you act. I know they don't know how you act on the internet. Cut that shit out, Spongy. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the years. Don't make me start singing shit. Okay. Then we that was probably my real calling. I should have been a singer. If I just tweaked it and had the right, you know what I'm saying, the right put the right mix of juices in that shit as I was growing up, I could have done that. Nah. Maybe my son though, and that's who I want to thank next. Are the people that I love, my family. They always support my channel. My father. Like I said, a lot's happened since I started this channel. I lost my pops, and I wanted to get my dad on my channel so bad one day, or have my father see that I monetize this bitch, and that's the goal for the next year. We need to be at 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not one now, become one. Don't miss out on the shit. Get in early. You know what I mean? So uh, my mother, my father, my siblings, my brother started doing YouTube after I have. And then most importantly, my sons. Well, before I get to my sons, my lady, my woman, who's sincerely supportive of me doing this, who be having ideas and shit and thinking that it can be maybe more than I even think that things can be. And that's what I think that your partner should always be for you. Someone who motivates you, who makes you, brings more out of you than you maybe could bring out of yourself. That's why you have a second person, right? So thank you to you, and I love you. And to my sons, Trey and Damien. Uh, as you know, a lot of y'all probably know, uh, my favorite shows to do are the shows that have Trey and Damien on with me, whether it be, chopping it up about the 49ers, whether it be WWE shit, whether it be live streaming. And again, subscribe to us because we will be live tomorrow. NXT Battleground on the cock. The only time that the platform is ever on the cock. Okay. So subscribe to the channel. We will be available tomorrow live on the sea. All right, for the NXT Battleground. That's the Peacock app, if you're wondering. And behind every great man is a better woman, a great woman. I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, I believe that it's much more difficult to become a great man if you don't have a great woman behind you. I do believe that, to become your greatest. And speaking of having a great woman behind you and being a great fucking man, Bryant Cope in the building. What's happening, Bryant? I said your name already on the list. So you were in the Copes. You were early. So thank you to you for the support for you and your wife, the Mrs. Miss Tony. Subscribe to their channels. As you can see, he is the Batman of the 49ers content creators. You say his name, boom. He's either Candyman or Batman. One of the two. But if you say his name on your stream and he supports you, which he supports just about everybody, he's actually to pop up. So thank you so much for coming through, Bryant. Hope you and the missus are doing well and the children are doing well. And again, y'all know how much I love when you all say hi to each other. It's Wakanda or love, one of the two, however you want to look at it. So thank you. But my sons motivated me to do this channel as much as anything else because I'm just a regular nigga. And I work and shit, and I have a life that I try to get through and deal with. And um, outside of that, sometimes I do this shit, right? And this is really fun for me, and it means a lot to me. It's a lot. It does a lot for me. It's a release for me. It's a way for me to release things creatively in my mind. I've obviously met a lot of people, in an internet sense, right? I've met a lot of people. Um, but shit, you'd be surprised what you can do on the internet, or who you can meet on the internet, and how things can turn out. But and I get to talk Niners with other people, and I get to show my sons that you can really do whatever the hell you want to do. That as creative as the two of them are, you can make yourself into anything that you want. And success is, I think, and while there's a clear view of what being successful is, I also think it can be relative or based on your perspective. So you don't have to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. That's we're gonna leave that to Mr. Beast, right? But uh, not everybody can even do it. So if you're doing it, be proud of yourself, be happy, and hopefully you're doing it for the right reasons. You know what I mean? So I believe this channel shows my sons that you can have a hobby and you can make it into whatever you want to do, and that creativity is a real thing, and not everyone has it. And if you do have it, don't waste it. Share this shit with somebody. Like y'all need to be sharing this video right now. So we've been going for a while, and like I said, how this shit got cracking was Grant Cohn, first and foremost. Uh, a son of a bitch of a 49ers beat writer. Now, while he may ask tough questions, he doesn't ask the pussy shit that Matt Mayoko, who has the distinction of being in our thumbnail today. He doesn't ask the pussy shit that he does. Thank you so much, Butterfly. I appreciate that sincerely. Hit the like button, share the video around, and again, subscribe to Brian. Excellent dude. Uh, so the channel got cracking because of Grant Cohn and his opinions, um, pissing me off as they still normally do to this day. We're really at this point. I stopped hate watching Grant Cohn. And again, as I learned, that's the thing. I stopped hate watching that motherfucker, and I just don't watch him at all anymore. I act like he doesn't exist. So, but that's what the channel started for, and the channel started with just that video, and I didn't have a name for the channel at all, right? And I'm pissed off that I'm about to tell this story and nobody put it in the comments what they think the name is. What does Platform 246 mean? God damn it. So, but you gotta pay shit off. You just can't, you just can't sprinkle breadcrumbs and shit and like that and not pay off shit on your streams. So, but yes, so the channel, it didn't have a name at first, but I knew that like I said, probably for like a year, I was looking to do this or thinking, I want to do this. I could do that. I think I could do this. I never shut the fuck up. My mother's been telling me to stop talking, Larry, since I was 11 months old. And that's not an exaggeration. That's not hyperbole. That's facts. Shut up, Larry. Be quiet, Larry. Since I was 11 months old. So, I could do that. I could talk. And I think I can be fairly creative. And you get better and better as you do it. The more you do anything, the better you get at it. The more ideas come, better your thumbnails get. You start to pay for the stream as opposed to it being free and just saying StreamYard in the corner. And then you can put Kyle's rat face, Master Splinter ass on the screen for your stream. So I told myself I could do it, but there was something that was holding me back from doing it. And then it stopped, right? And then thank you so much, Butterfly. I feel like you need to be one of the executive producers with Trey. Okay, you are short putting it out there today and trying to make your brother feel good on that. I appreciate it, Butterfly. Thank you. I tried to be. I tried. So you make me lose my train of thought, folks. Okay, so yeah, fucking A. Where the fuck was I at? Oh, how I got cracking. So couldn't think of a name for the channel, but I just kept always hearing people talk about my platform, and they were all YouTubers or content creators or podcasters. They come on my platform. All right, so that is what really stuck with me is that I wanted to call it. And just like me, Butterfly, I don't say shit that I don't mean. Believe me, good or bad. If I say it, I meant it. Okay. And I talk fast, so sometimes I don't even think about what I speak faster than I think, and I think like hyper. You see, right now, this is a million fucking things going on in my fucking mind at one time. So anything is able to come out of my fucking mouth, but I guarantee you that I meant it. Okay, so I'm trying to get the meaning of the channel, and I'm like, all right, the platform. I like the platform, and I did some podcasts with my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Brian. See you soon, Lope. Did some podcasts like just verbally and shit. Drop them bitches on iTunes. I'm out there on iTunes right now and on Spotify. If you didn't even know, I'm on Spotify. I'm on Spotify. I'm on iTunes. Y'all didn't even know that. But that was the early shit. That was like those early Prince recordings. So I did that shit, and it was just verbal. And I'm like, it was called the platform. I'm like, that's whack, you know. So I wanted to change it, and I'm like, I like the platform because this is a platform, and it's really a platform for anything. I could talk about any goddamn thing, literally. If you don't believe me, drop a topic in the comments. So I'm like, you could talk about whatever. This is the platform for whatever. But I needed something else with it, and it just came to me because really what it's mostly about, obviously about myself, right, and my sons. So it it really just kind of materialized in the dome. 246. I felt like I wanted to put numbers with it, and 246 fit. Now, can anybody guess? 1 minute. You got what the 246 stand for? What it means besides being without your lighter? Didn't I just have my lighter, folks? We all know I did. Son of a bitch. Well, there goes that. So the 246. It started off as just a platform, and I got boom, got it. I had videos up on the channel that do say just a platform, the first early ones. But then after a while, it just came to me to change that because I felt like it was really basic, and I wanted to have a name. Um, and boom, as you see, fuck with me. I wanted to have ah fuck off, Steve-O. Fuck off. Got him. Got him. No. So I wanted to have um, something that would stick and I could say and just mean that shit. And one day I'll have this shit tattooed on me, probably very soon, actually, as a matter of fact. But this emblem is drawn by my son Damien. He drew this out of his own little hands. But he's not little anyway. It's a big son of a bitch. Okay. All right. But I just wanted it to stick. So I came up with the numbers 246. Butterfly says our angels to take more time to find that acceptance within yourself. If you do so, then you will. Boom. Amen. Amen, Butterfly. The 246. So, and it hit me like a ton of bricks and it hit me really quick. This channel is basically about myself because I'm the one that's always on the video. And then, of course, my sons. So the numbers represent the years we were born 1982, 2004, and 2006. And for me, it was just like, boom, heart complete, heart complete. So now, here we are. In our third year, it's been very fun. We've had some amazing videos that I think that I've done, from burning Rams towels to telling stories about my father whooping my monkey ass. I love you and I miss you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. To video streaming with my sons, to amazing wrestling live streams. And it's coming back. The WWE is going to Netflix. Wrestling is more popular than it's been probably in the last, I'd say, 5 years right now. Vince McMahon's disgusting, decrepit old shithead, and I mean that literally because he shit on a bitch. Vince McMahon is gone from the WWE. So again, tomorrow we're live streaming. It's our live watch along for NXT Battleground. You will get to see Sexy Red tomorrow on the WWE. Where do they do that at? Shawn Michaels cooking. Shawn Michaels just cooking. So yes, we'll be live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. I feel sorry for you if you are. Shit starts so late for you. It starts so late for you. Maybe we'll get in a little bit of the basketball game, a little bit of the finals, Texas versus Boston versus Massachusetts. So, but the WWE has changed a lot. Sexy Red's a part of it. That should be stunning. So subscribe to the channel. We'll be here for you tomorrow. And Platform 246 really will take you anywhere you want to go. And we've done that. I think we've done that for 3 years now. We made it. Well, we can go now. We didn't. No, I'm just kidding. Boom, 10 likes. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. If you hit the dislike button, you can do that too. Just make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nah, Steve-O, you're not new to this. I understand. I know what happens with you. We know about your eyes and shit. I know you're probably sleepy. You don't remember. We don't say that word here on this channel, Steve-O, and you should know that. We don't say that shit here. It's Texas. It's Texas. But yes, definitely go Mavs. Definitely go Mavs. Keep it on the West Coast. West Coast. We're on the West Coast stream right now. We always West Coast streaming. Tomorrow we're West Coast streaming, 5 p.m. live, NXT Battleground, WWE like a junior pay-per-view. But that's what, yeah, see, that's why I can't say it. I don't say it, brother. And even like for me, because even though I want them to win, I told myself, when you speak about it, are you going to say it? Because it's basketball. It's not that team. And I said, nope. Nope. Negative. It's a neg. Can't say it. Can't get it out of my mouth. I really can't. So Texas versus Massachusetts, because we don't like them hoes either. No, zero love for them, clearly. This is, again, a Niner, Dodger, Laker house. Boston, this one's for you. Come on, Luka. Kyrie, come on. I know you're going to come here, Kyrie, next year, but right now you play for Texas. Do work. Okay? But if we're going to do work, this has been no dead air. No, and some tips about YouTube. Try not to have as little dead air as possible. Please, Luka and Kyrie, step up. As little dead air as possible. That goes back to the days of radio. There's no dead air on your channel. I have watched a lot of, and I mean a lot of, not just Fortnite's content creators, because for that, there are plenty also. Shout out to all of you still. Much love. It's like I said, this is not, oh shit, hold on. My bad, Steve-O. Save me, Steve-O.
No, it's been fun. It's been fun watching you struggle by yourself.
I appreciate it. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Yourself?
I'm doing good, man. Doing pretty good, actually, right? You know, just spending Saturday with you and the folks, getting ready for Niners ball. Let me know how you feeling about the team. We ain't got to speak in a minute.
Okay, I mean, it took me like 2 months to get to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I'm a Giants guy, and I was like, I knew that was gonna suck. That wasn't gonna get me over the space I needed. But overall, the schedule, we got a lot of back-to-back home games with who we drafted. I mean, last year I went 13 with healthy, and this year I'm just gonna go straight even 12.
You're gonna go what?
12 wins.
12? I'm thinking 13. I mean, we won 13 last year, right? Yeah, I was thinking 13 again, honestly. 12 at minimum for sure. I can't see us going 11-6 in any kind of fucking, unless you know what happens. We're not gonna say it on the channel.
Right, and then,
yeah, I can't. Yeah, you know it is. Unless that happens, I can't imagine us winning less than 12 games.
but play, you also got to go ahead.
Say again.
When you also got four of our best games, my camera's backwards, so it's tripping me out. When you got our four best games, the player, they're coming off of bye weeks. That it's not cool.
How did Kyle said that he rat faced out of it. I believe he gave us a master splitter answer. He was talking in circles, but he said that he didn't like it. He had the nerve to ask the person who asked him the question, or say, I know what your preference is. What the fuck are you talking about, Kyle? We want to know what your preference is. Are you mad that they keep making us play everybody coming off of a bye? So he didn't say anything about it, but I know the fans are pissed, and I'm pretty sure that the team is pissed. We did this shit last year. We had to play everybody coming off a bye.
So, who do you got in the Super Bowl?
Us. The Niners. The San Francisco 49ers will be back in the Super Bowl, folks and faithful. If you don't believe it, you better get ready to achieve it. Then, okay, because it's going to happen. Because I don't think anybody in NFC can beat us. And as far as the AFC, uh, I think it could be either Kansas City or Baltimore.
Sure.
Patrick seems pretty intent on getting back to a Super Bowl again. So maybe we
Yeah.
finally get to beat them.
I mean,
Third time's the charm.
Kansas City has more felons than they do Pro Bowlers right now, so they got to fall off.
My man Steve, bro, will not disappoint. Hold on.
They got to fall off.
my
You
son,
know,
my son Damien was, excuse me, speaking about that recently. They are going to jail at an extremely high rate out there in Kansas City, Missouri. And I never like to see a black man go to jail, or really any man. But hey, I can't stand you motherfuckers. So, but to somebody I can't stand, Steve-O, sip to you while you're here. Thank you for dropping in.
Are we shotgunning or are we shooting? What are we doing?
You got something?
What are you talking to?
Oh yeah, shit. We just shooting. I appreciate you. Take one with me on the stream. I appreciate that. Boom. My man.
It's all my goatees.
For real. Thank you for 187 in the building. What's happening? Thank you for stepping up. Please hit the like button. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, bro. Sincerely, I will see you all season. I don't know how you getting down, but we're streaming tomorrow. If you want to come in and troll me, I would appreciate it. 5 p.m. tomorrow, whether you're on the cock or not.
Are you for WWE? Is that what it is?
Yep. For NXT's Battleground, Sexy Red and all her sexy redness will be on the show. Not on my show, on Shawn Michaels' show, but you get the point. But yes, and we'll be here. So come through if you can, man, and I appreciate you. And I'll see you this season.
Yeah. Hey, question for you, because I just started watching a couple weeks ago. Like, what do you watch the W?
Say what?
Do you watch the W? WNBA?
No, watch the. Oh yeah, the WNBA.
Yeah.
I don't watch it, but I keep up with it. I don't really watch too much sports live, but other than the Niners and the Lakers, to be honest. But what's up?
I just started watching it like 3 weeks ago or whatever, and I was just kind of curious to your thoughts on everything going on there. It's pretty interesting.
It's really interesting. So, that's a really good question. So, and I answer that right now with you all. Thank you so much, bro. For real.
Have a good one.
You too. That's a real good question. How I feel about the WNBA? Well, first of all, I think it's necessary. I'll say that much. The WNBA. But so the shit with Caitlin Clark, we'll start there. Do I think that it's racism? Is what people have been saying? I don't. I definitely think it's a little bit of hazing and a little bit of jealousy. I don't think it's racism. I just think that the dynamic comes in because she's a white woman that can play her ass off, right? As Pat McAfee said, she's that white bitch. I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, she's that white bitch, which is, he shouldn't have said that, right? Clearly. So, yeah, I think that she's an excellent player who is being targeted a little bit by the league. I don't think it's racism, but I think that they're making a bigger deal out of her than any woman that's ever played that game. And she happens to be white in a league full of black people. So they are targeting her out of jealousy because they're already saying they don't get any money. They don't get charter. I mean, they take chartered airplane flights versus the life, right? Just horrible. They take chartered flights. They don't have the same accommodations that the men in the NBA have. And what I say to that is, for the NBA, she just came on last year, so I figured I'd do the same. Well, exactly. So the men in the NBA make a lot of money. They do, and it just exorbitant amounts of money. But they also draw exorbitant amounts of money for the league and for their teams. So the WNBA is not being watched or supported by anyone, not by men or by women. And that's what I think that a lot of people don't understand, is that women are not supporting the WNBA. Do you know any women who religiously watch the WNBA? That's not a rhetorical question. Nope. Yeah, she hits logo threes all day, and there's nobody watching her do it. So how can they expect to be able to make the same money that the men are making? Because the men only make the money that they make these days that they didn't make 25 years ago, 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Butterfly says she doesn't really watch the WNBA. The men are only making that money these days because of what I need to get sponsorships, because of commercial rights, television rights, because the NBA has a deal, because the NFL has a deal with Fox and Cox and all this shit, and Netflix, and WWE's making $250 million to go to Netflix. That's how they're making so much money, and the teams are able to pay them because they have billion-dollar TV deals. Because everybody's watching that so they can watch the Budweiser commercials that come on during the NBA finals. So then you go out, your advertising dollars work, and you go out and you get that money spent well because everybody runs out and buys beer or runs out and buys products or goes out and sees the movie that they see on the commercial during the game. That's not happening during the WNBA games. So they're not making as much money, so there's not as much money to spend. The teams don't have, the Sparks do not have the same fucking amount of money as the Lakers have. So when they say that young lady that plays for the Sparks is not making the same amount of money as somebody actually made that and put that on the internet, that the Spark lady is not making the same amount of money as LeBron James, the greatest basketball player of all time. That she's not making the same amount of money as LeBron. Well, the Sparks don't have the same amount of money as the Lakers do to pay her the same way that LeBron gets paid. Because nobody is watching their league. Steve-O, cut that shit. You know we don't know. If LeBron leaves, I wouldn't bat an eye. You want to know why? Because I'm a Laker fan, not a LeBron fan. The name on the front of the jersey, not the name on the back. So, speaking of the name on the back, Caitlin Clark comes into the league. The WNBA gets all the fanfare that you can possibly get. And now the players are whooping her ass on the court. And on top of that, not only does she play good, but she talks shit. And she's slick with it, right? So she was talking shit and she really bumped that girl. The only difference is that girl didn't flop and she flopped a little bit. Yeah, it was a hard push. But she flopped a little bit. Rightfully so. It's the game, LeBron. So she fell to the ground and the girl got kicked out. Now, and also it was with a dead ball, which was the dumbest fucking. What kind of shit was? Where's your mind at, Miss? Miss, what are you doing? So, but the two plays before, she not only busted a three in that girl's face, she was talking shit to her, and she kind of bumped her out. She pushed her out the way when she shot the shot. Right, so the girl got pissed off, came down, and threw her to the ground. And people have been running into this Caitlin Clark girl, sitting hard, screens on her like Kendrick Perkins. Okay, and it's been real, but she's still getting paid. She's still getting a lot of attention, and she's still making people say, "Well, why is the WNBA this?" Well, it's because she's the first superstar that the WNBA has ever had. They've been around for like 27 years now, and nobody's watching it except for now because of her and Angel Reese. Her and Angel Reese have brought a lot of eyes to the WNBA, thankfully. But it took 27 years, or fucking 30 years to do it. And it's only two people people only know two names in the whole WNBA. You only know two names in the WNBA. And now somebody Carter or whatever, is it Kennedy? What's the fuck? I can't remember her name. The one who beat up Kennedy, fucking Caitlin Clark. So, well, hopefully you all know my name now. We've gone for an hour. It's been real cool to see all of you come through. Thank you to everybody who did. Shout out to everyone who has supported this channel from June 8th, 2021 to me, including Eric Wallace, the number one Seahawk fan. The number one Seahawk fan. And a friend of mine Shout out to you, Eric. How you doing, sir? Hopefully you're well. And of course, Butterfly right there, still holding it down. So I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming through the channel today. Eric saying what's up to Steve Roll. Boom. Steve says the best decision I made this year was buying a bag of ice and put it in my swamp cooler. Shout out to the swamp coolers. When I first moved to Las Vegas, I moved to Las Vegas in July. Excuse me. From LA, from the heart of Los Angeles at that time, downtown. Just like that, I lived in Las Vegas. Okay, and it was a bitch. And I moved there, and for the first 8 days that I was there, July 23rd to July 31st, the air conditioning in my brand new 2-bedroom apartment did not work. And when I say it didn't work, I mean it blew heat out. So this apartment had been empty for about a month, almost a full month, they tell me. It got cleaned, and so I was lucky too. It was really nice, but it had been empty for a month, closed up, locked. Nobody broke into shit at that time, so there was no reason to open that bitch up. It had to just shut down. About second floor, balcony door is not even open. And I opened the door for the first time. Bittersweet had just moved to Las Vegas after 30 fucking 4 years of California. Just moved to Las Vegas. Didn't know anyone. My son's living in LA still. Not knowing when exactly the next time I would see them, but trying to make things happen. And I opened the door of my apartment, and it was fucking Backdraft. If you've seen the movie, if you're as old as I am, and you've heard of it or you've seen it, it was Backdraft. Whoosh. The heat just took it over a nigga like Jesus. And I had to stay. Thank you. Subscribe to Butterfly. She doesn't even have a channel, but subscribe to Butterfly. It was. Thank you, Butterfly. I like to try to think about that. Brave or stupid, one of the two. But the heat was like God was here. And as you may imagine, inside, no, I didn't. By pictures on the internet, on my phone, pictures on my cell phone. Yes, indeed. Butterfly, yeah, she does have a channel. So I'm sure I'm subscribed to it. Subscribe to Butterfly. She always comes in. I just pop her up as a content mover, but she's a creator too. Subscribe to Butterfly. Yes, I had not seen my apartment on the inside, and I did not know that the air was off either. 8 days sleeping at the foot of my bed, with the head of my bed off the foot of my bed, with a swamp cooler that they gave me, that they happen to have in the back of the fucking office for the apartment that they gave me. Now, when it was done, I have some issues. I was freezing when it was over. You turn that air on, you like to die in the opposite. It was Mr. Freeze. Okay, I had a brand new Energy Star efficient max blasting AC put in that bitch when it was done. But before that, I would have my head for 8 days in front of a swamp cooler. And if you moved from in front of that thing, you were dead. So I had to sleep like that. And every other second of every day for 8 days was hell. But I made it. And now here I am, 3 years later with y'all. So, or really like 8 years later, but with y'all. Boom. They didn't give me nothing but heartache and bullshit. Butterfly. They gave me a little money off. It wasn't a free month. They gave me some money off. Yeah, bird. But this wasn't cold here. This was actually hot or cold, depending upon the decade that you're from. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Happy anniversary to myself, to my sons, to Platform 246, and to all of y'all that have rocked with me through the whole shit. We're only going to get better. I promise you that. And we're going to try to be more consistent here on the channel in the upcoming months. Luca 40. Is it tonight, Steve, or is it tomorrow? I thought the game was tomorrow. I could be wrong. But we're gonna try to get more consistent and just start dropping more shares. We know things are happening all the time. I really want to drop a couple of videos right now. I really want to talk about this atrocious case out in Atlanta that's taking place. The Young Thug burial. I don't give a shit about Young Thug, but I have never seen any shit like this. Okay. So I mean, but I just anything that happens, you never know. It could be a video about it. So subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. As always, Niner, gang, or don't bang. Even if we were talking about Will and Jada Pinkett. Okay. So boom. Yes, the game is tomorrow. See, we even help you. We teach here. We teach here. So, Steve, you don't have to even look for the game and be feeling silly at home for one. Why can't I find it? Boom. You just do it. I believe that says yellow hearts, Niner hearts everywhere. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate the support, the whatever it is. If you've come through over the last 3 years, from 1,000+ days of having this channel open, and I can do this shit forever. Basically, have you seen the age of some of these YouTubers? I can do this shit forever. So thank y'all so much for watching. Hopefully y'all having a good Saturday. Subscribe to the channel and be with us tomorrow. Y'all be safe.